Okay, now that we've repelled, it's time to wire in the bin manager itself. Last thing that I want to do is make sure that we've got a straight line. The final J-clip that I'm going to put in for the big J-clips is for this 4-wire. I'm going to place one just underneath the bin so that it does stay straight and we can pull out any slack that might be present. All right, once I've done that, I'm going to wire in my 2 wires from the weather station and the APS plenum. In order to do so, I've got to pull that plug out, and I'm going to remove just 2 spots. Only removing 2 spots instead of 4 or 3 is going to prevent insects from getting in and you having to clear out spiders when you go back to do any maintenance. I'll trim these up a little bit through the cap, then through the plug. You can also remove this cover. This is where your wires are going to lay. There we go. We got a couple drip loops underneath the bin manager itself. And again, we're going to size these to where they just sit right above the Phoenix clips. You don't have to take off only a little. You can strip that back almost as far as you want to, though that is removing a layer of protection for the wire, so I do leave a decent amount there. Again, we run these wires into the Phoenix clip so that the red shows first on the left inside of the bin manager itself. We also want to keep these in the proper order. So your first spot is going to be your APS plenum, and I'm checking that right there. That's going to be my APS plenum. That's neat, and that leaves my weather station. Once I have those in place, I can then run my 4-wire. The 4-wire also wants a drip loop, but it doesn't have to be a ton of space. And we do need to run it up this tray and over to the 4-wire clip, Phoenix clip itself. So I'm going to trim it based on that. Then I'll strip it. We're going to follow the same order: red, black, green, yellow into the Phoenix clip. And then once that's in, you can power up the system, and we'll show you that later. We're good.